when the market hits the 88.6 and drops, if it holds support at the 61, that's the end of the move. And so we already had that push. I took the re-entry last night. It came down to the 71. We closed partial profits. And then, of course, this morning, it came right back up. We're about an hour after the market open. It's been about an hour since the market open, and I'm just looking at we're almost at all-time, we're not all-time highs, but we're about to break the highs here from November. And if we go up to the higher time frames, you will realize how close we are to the COVID highs, the pre-COVID highs. So we're making history here. We're about to break all-time highs. We saw gold do it last week. And I believe that when we do make those all-time highs, we're going to have a massive correction back down, because if you're holding stocks and you're in record profits, profit taking will happen. Okay. I'm actually going to take this short position here. A little bit risky because we're a bit late for this short, but we're a little bit late for this short. The reason I'm going to take this trade is because we're at the previous highs. It's a double top on the higher time frames on the daily, and we're just very likely to get a correction back down to the, the Australia session or Tokyo session lows. Guys, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice. I am sick as a dog. I don't know what happened. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, I got fucked up. All right. So take everything I say today with a grain of salt. All right. I'm still half asleep as far as I'm concerned. All right. Be responsible. Right. Be responsible and just put that into perspective if you're going to be making any of those decisions. Cool. All right. Yeah, what I'm seeing for NAS100 is just a correction. I think that we're just going to see a rejection back in and continuation. But you guys know when the market is breaking out of a zone, it'll play around at the previous highs, it'll reject, but then ultimately it will break above, end up here before making a correction. And so there's really two options here. We're either going to reject the double top, have a nice kind of wick to the downside, or this thing is just going to rip through, and then we'll have a correction later. Pretty risky to be shorting up here, but shorting at the double top on the daily isn't the worst idea. So I'm taking this one just for chance. If this thing does want to drip, I'll be in a decent trade. Risk on this trade for me personally is less than 1/4%. All right, let's go for a full 1/4% here, actually. Make it a real trade idea. So stop loss above the highs, sells. A little bit of a late entry, but it's all right. You see a continuation to the downside, pull some partial profits, protect the trade, and then if it wants to continue down, perfect. If not, it's all good. I would get Theraflu, my bro, and see how you feel. We'll see. We'll see. I like natural remedies. Like I really was 100% good a few days ago. I don't know how this happened. You guys know what it is? I've been taking a break from smoking. I've been taking a break. Hookah, all this stuff, took a break. And it's probably why my body's getting sick. It's like, bro, where's the good shit? That's probably what's happening, people. He said that tea was not so good. Yeah, I was basically, drinking half a bottle of Casamigos with you guys every day. The Puerto Ricans say put more, the Haitians say put less, right? The Jamaicans said put rum instead. I was just out here confused. The instructions weren't clear. Right? I listened to y'all. I tried. I was just out here getting fucking lit on these calls. I didn't even get better. But yeah, I'm just gonna be out here chatting shit for a little bit, and then I'm not gonna overstay my welcome. You guys get the drill. He said sleep it out, get some more rest. Bro, I'm pretty sure I slept from 11 p.m. to like 7:30 or 8 a.m. today. That is the most amount of sleep I've gotten in years. Like years. Ain't nobody don't fucking sleep 10 hours, whatever the fuck it is. That the body definitely needs that good shit. Bro, I'm telling you. I might just make that happen. Walter said also fasting. Walter, I 100% agree with you. Fasting up until now has been the most beneficial thing for me, just to make me feel better. But the thing is, I also You know, I have a very fast metabolism, so if I don't eat, I'm out here fucking losing weight. I'm losing weight like it's with the quickness. So I appreciate the feedback, y'all. I appreciate the feedback. If you guys have any more recipes that'll get me lit, just throw them out there, right? I didn't hear anything from my Colombians. I didn't hear nothing from the Venezuelans. I didn't hear nothing from the Nigerians. What recipes y'all got for me, bro? I got the Haitians, you guys just trying to get me fucked up. Where's everybody else at? My boy said boil raw hibiscus leaves. You already lost me, bro. I don't even know what hibiscus is. I don't know where I would find it. Okay, I got the same bug and it's been 3 weeks of congestion. All right, Jensen. If this thing lasts more than a couple of days, bro, I'm calling in the troops. I'm calling in the fucking cavalry. Boy thinks I'm about to sit here getting sick for no reason. Oh no. I'm calling in the fucking cavalry, my boy. He said boil raw hibiscus leaves, raw lemons, and make it tea. What the fuck is raw lemons? Y'all ever heard of a cooked lemon? The fuck is a raw lemon? It says 2 days and you're good. That's what the Haitians told me after half the bottle of Casamigos. He says eat a Scotch bonnet and sweat it out, buddy. A Scotch bonnet. You think that's gonna do it for me? He says turmeric, ginger, honey, black pepper, and hot tea. Colombian recipe. Mike Pineda is my favorite one so far. I do like those. I like this recipe. I got fucking high hopes. Bryce said laughing emoji. Bryce, what are you laughing at, bruh? He said maybe we gotta fight. Maybe that'll make me feel better. Maybe you gotta drive down here to Miami so that we can fight, so that I can feel better.
I don't know if that'd make you feel better, bro, but that sounds good.
I'm like, bro, where'd my pancreas go? My fucking spleen exploded.
Fucking kicking you while you're down over here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You thought, bro. You think you're landing a single hit, you're out of your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a sanctioned, it's not even gonna be a fight, it's gonna be a friendly. All right. It's not gonna be a fight, it'll be an exhibition match, and I'm gonna exhibit my right hand straight through Bryce's sternum, and then and that's gonna happen. No, all jokes aside. Um, I've been sick since Thanksgiving weekend. But wasn't that like 4 weeks ago? Look, you guys are out here trying to be relatable and whatnot, and I love it, but I'm getting a bit concerned about some of y'all. Y'all been talking about you've been sick for 2 months, but that sounds like an issue, right? Fucking call CVS, bro. Get your life right. There's 88 watching and only 19 likes. Let's tick the register. Mike, I don't even know what tick the register means, but I like that's my new phrase. Everybody tick the register. Let's tick the register. What is that even a real phrase? Maybe I'm sick, bro. Maybe I'm just reading this incorrectly. Brendan says, "Yeah, bro, that's a long time. What the fuck? Yeah, bro, I've been sick for 4 or 5 days. All right, this is already problematic for me. If I've been sick for 4 weeks, you guys got to drink more of that. You guys got to drink more tea or something, bro." My boy says green tea, lemon, honey, and ginger. All right, Brian. You know I've been trying that shit all week. I've been sick since Thanksgiving. Yes, hibiscus is great. What's wrong with you, my friend? Winnie, I appreciate you asking. I appreciate the concern. He says coffee and trading. No, let me tell you guys some shit. I'm sick. They're trying to stop me, right? I don't know who they are, but someone's trying to stop me, right? I'm sick and whatnot. I'm trying to get through this. All right. Number one, I'm still locked into my goals and my dreams. Nothing is going to shake me out of my focus to be the best version of me. And so I'm out here. There's 21 days left. I've promised you 100 straight days of trading. I'm on my fucking sick bed right now. You guys don't even know. I'm not even at my desk right now. I'm out here crawling. I'm out here literally on the floor of my crib, of my room. I'm out here on the floor right now getting it done because there's only 21 days left of the year. All right?
Roy, I got a question for you.
Bro, please just ask yourself. Just ask yourself this one question, Gali. Is it worth it? Is it worth what you're about to say next? Is it worth the backlash that you're about to get? Just go ahead and take a quick second
You
and think.
know, I'm not sure it ever is.
Okay. All right. Let it rip. Let's see what you got. Fuck me, dude.
Have you tried sleeping?
Oh my fucking god. Fucking hell, bro. Golly, I'm gonna open the same invitation I gave to Bryce. You wanna come down here, get your ass beat? It'll make me feel better. Please come on down. I'll fight you and Bryce at the same time. All right?
Oh man, getting you huffing and puffing might help for sure.
Yo, fuck y'all, son. Yo,
Golly, just running circles around this guy here.
yo, I'm out here just, oh, let me start a company, bro. Let me just put together a team of absolute killers. Everyone's gonna be so cool to each other. I'm never gonna get bullied. This is gonna be awesome, right? Let me just bring on the best team. Let me just be awesome. And this is what I gotta deal with. I'm down bad LLC. And these guys are out here just kicking me while I'm down. They said, oh, but you know what would make Roy feel better? Just kick him while he's down. Just absolutely nuts. He said, snipe, LOL. Yeah. I mean, why you sound surprised, Steve? I'm out here sick. I can't even see straight. Y'all don't even know. My eyes are so blurry. I can't even tell if I'm recording or not. I don't even know if we're live. I'm just out here guessing. I'm reading these messages, bro. I don't even know what's happening. I thought I was seeing things. I feel like Tweety Bird. You know when they see the fucking stars after you get knocked out? That's how my vision is right now. When will you break from trading
Boy
this month?
Jensen knows.
It says Bryce has the moves. Watch out, Roy. Oh my God.
He knows, bro. He knows how long I've been
What
in
does
this
he
game.
know? What does he know?
He
Bryce.
knows how long I've been in this game, bro.
He said, have you tried breathing air? That's crazy. Fuck y'all, son. Yo, this is crazy. He says Bryce has the moves. But I'm not fighting Bryce. It's going to be a walk in the park. All right? That's called bullying. If you're going to fight somebody and you know you're going to win, that's called bullying. What fun is? I don't know. I think Bryce could head kick me and I could wake up in a fucking ambulance. That sounds interesting. You feel me? I don't fucking know what's going to happen. That's the whole fun of fighting.
It really is.
Like, oh, I'm gonna beat this person for sure. That's called bullying. I'm just be real. Biggie Smalls, have you tried breathing air? Biggie, you got one more. That's your first strike for today. Fucking oh, they're crazy. All right, Micah, to answer your question, when the markets stop moving, that's when I'll be taking a break. Most likely after the Fed meeting on Wednesday, we're gonna have a solid week of activity. And then after that, I think that things are gonna start to slow down dramatically. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm gonna take one more trade for the day just because, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just take this trade, but I'm gonna wait for this rejection here. See if we get this nice double top. Some of you guys are thinking, I know Roy is definitely sick. He's out here scalping on the smaller time frames. So it's definitely getting to his head. The thing is, I don't condone these activities, but you know, I'm just that good at what I do. I'm just that good. Have you tried breathing air? Is crazy. All right, what questions y'all got for me? Of course, 2 days from now, we have the Federal Reserve meeting. We have the December Fed meeting where Jerome Powell is going to give us some kind of inclination about what the Fed is looking to do next year, how many rate hikes to expect, how many rate cuts to expect. And personally, I think that's going to be the biggest mover so far. There we go. What happens if you over leverage on your Everblue account with a super tight SL and pass the phase? Is it allowed? To be honest, I don't know, but that's not something I would do anyways. So I don't really care about the answer because if you're thinking like that, you're going to blow your account. Okay? You're going to blow your account because over leveraging on an account is the easiest way to blow it. So if you over leverage on your account and pass it, is it allowed? Why would you even ask that? Like, what are you going to do when you have the live account? You're going to do the same thing? Over leverage and just hope that you win? It's like, well, no. Once I have the account, I'm going to trade different. Okay, well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Jay says, don't try this at home. Yeah. All right. Grain of salt. I told you guys, take everything I say today with a grain of salt. I literally can't see straight. I got this pounding headache. It sounds like someone's knocking on the door, but like on my forehead. I got this headache hurt, bro. This is how Bryce is gonna feel if he really wants to come through and spar. This is how you're gonna feel, Bryce. Just a lot of sinus pressure, just a fucking this pounding headache. All right, I'm
Bro,
done.
I can't. I mean, like, I get at this point, I just have to fly my ass down there.
Bro. I feel like I'm gonna get my ass beat. You got that chip on your shoulder now. Because I'm not even that animated about it because you've just been nothing but nice to me, right? So I'm just like,
It's all about love, dude. No, I'll
yeah,
still
for
love
sure.
you.
No, I've been
This
I've
thing
been
will
giving you a
be,
hard time. Actually, no. Remember back when me and you were supposed to Bryce was or fucking Max was supposed to be in my corner? You remember this?
yeah, bro, yeah.
I remember you were talking reckless, bro. But then so were we. So were we. Remember when Max FaceTimed you at the New York event, bro?
Bro, that was so funny, dude.
That was by far one of the funniest things I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, that was funny shit, dude.
Yo, we're having this like little beef. This is before Bryce even joined our team. So we're just having this little like beef, and then my boy Max FaceTimes Bryce, and it's like me and Max we did a countrywide tour. Me and Max standing next to this trash can for some fucking reason. We're like hanging out by the trash. He fucking FaceTimes Bryce, and he's like, "Yo, Bryce," he said, "Roy's about to fight you. I got you in our corner right here." And he's fucking showing the trash can. And that was I didn't know Bryce that well at the time, so I was like, "Bro, this is fucked up. Don't put me in the camera. Like, I condone this. I don't even know. I like, fuck, that's crazy." But you handled it like a champ, Bryce. That's why I knew you deserved to be on the team. I was like, that guy's got, and he's got
That was funny as shit. That was so funny.
an 88.6 on the 5 minute, bro. Am I fucking crazy? Oh man. It's crazy that in 2 weeks we are gonna be in 2024. No sky blue, it's 21 days. And if you do 21 divided by 7 days in a week, that means there's 3 weeks left. Right? It's 3, not 2. Hey man, I'm 15. I just passed my FTMO challenge. Jesus Christ. 15 years old. Yusuf, should I expect a difficulty psychologically with the real account, or is it BS? Yusuf, don't let anybody tell you what you should or shouldn't think. Trade the account. If you don't feel a single ounce of fear, good. Don't let some scared pussy tell you, oh, excuse me. Don't let somebody scared put ideas in your head about how you should or should not feel. You're 15 and you passed your phase 1. Buddy, you're doing something right. Trust yourself, whether you lose the account or whether you keep it, and ideally you're going to keep it by prioritizing risk management. Don't let anybody tell you how you're supposed to feel. Cool? Yusuf, you're ahead of 99% of the crowd at 15 years old. At 15 years old, Yusuf, I was still eating glue. All right? So consider yourself fortunate. Stick to the script. Have a very clear strategy. And Yusuf, the only thing that will mess up your psychology is over leveraging. So keep risk management as your number one priority, regardless of what anyone tells you. Cool? Awesome. Good stuff. Best of luck to you, my guy. High hopes. High hopes. He said gold is at the 78.6. Yeah, it is. It just doesn't look like this thing's about to reject just yet. A little messy here. Okay, so more than likely, if it is going to reject the 7.8, just look for a break back under the 980, and then it's going to whipsaw right back up. Personally, I would wait for 1960, but gold traders will be gold traders. So for some reason, I got kicked out of my UJ trade, and this thing is about to rip right back inside the range. You guys remember I had a 5-minute entry here at the absolute lows, and for some reason it closed me out. This thing is absolutely ripping. Yusuf says, yes, sir. Thank you. Yusuf, stick around, bro. I got something. We got an opportunity for you. Once you get your feet in the game. At 15, you're ahead of the vast majority. Yes. Kia, good morning. Good to see you on here. I don't have a clue on how to trade, and I'm 29, so Buddy's doing perfectly fine. Well, that's because you didn't take the master class. LKL 305 LIDA. Bro, you got too many fucking letters in your name. That's why you're not making money trading. All right? Yeah, way too many. You got a fucking R2D2 serial number as his YouTube name. Yeah. Okay. The 88.6. Okay, we just hit TP2 on the smaller time frame, so I'm taking partial profits. Roy, are you really scalping the 5-minute 88.6? Yes. And so for all the idiots that say that this shit doesn't work or that the strategy doesn't work, I'm making back the fee for the class in about 30 seconds. Okay? There's a lot of people that say the class wasn't worth it. They wouldn't pay more than this and that. Brokies. I was out here feeling so bad. I was like, you know what? Maybe they had a point. Maybe the strategy isn't worth it. Maybe these guys do have a point. Bro, I fucking paid more in commissions than these guys paid for the class. They're going to make tens of thousands of dollars one day with the strategy. And somehow the strategy isn't worth it or the class wasn't worth it. I really, really thought they had a point. I was out here pretty sad yesterday. I was sad. You guys remember I was asking y'all. Then I realized these guys are a fucking stupid. Of course the strategy works. It's right in front of you for 100 fucking streams in a row. So yes, of course, as a business, we always want to get feedback, whether it's positive or negative. But as a fucking man and as a legend that I am, I don't give a fuck. If the criticism is valid, 100%, I'm taking note. And I have gotten some valid criticism about staying on point, staying on track. Beautiful. That's about as far as it'll go. Everybody else complaining? Clowns. How do I cop the masterclass for half price listed? I thought half price until the end of the year. Yes, it is. Use the promo code NAS Early Bird. One word. NAS, NAS Early Bird for half off. LKL3. This dude R2D2 talking about some $800 course. Okay, yes. Is that a statement? Is it a question? Like, what is the... You feel what I'm saying? You get good feedback when you drink coffee. You get good feedback when you drink coffee. What the fuck are you talking about? He says low-key living abbreviation. But you think that's gonna make it better? Fucking my boy got that fucking C3PO serial number as his YouTube name. Beats by G says Naz Early Bird. Yes. All right, guys, we were down 6.5%, and now we're only down 1.5%. Great job, right? Put hashtag build back better in the YouTube section because that's exactly what we've done. We have hashtag built back better. Up 2.5% since last week. What are you doing? Up a little bit over half, like probably close to 1% for the day. Not bad. Not bad at all. But we're still down 1.5% for the month. Now, I'm like trading wise, I'm only down 1%, but because of the fees, I ended up getting hit. What do you guys think? One more entry for good luck? Risking 83. We'll go for it. Just in case there is a drop. If it wants to continue to the upside, no worries. He says love from South Africa. He said, thank you, Roy. I'll be joining you in February. Z Mario, I'm looking forward to it, brother. 100% looking forward to it. There's the 78 rejection for you, Walter. There's buys here. Move your stops to break even. If it crashes through, there's buys here. Push up, put your stops and break even. Do you show how to backtest in your masterclass? And do you use fundamentals when backtesting? No. So there's two kinds of backtesting. One of them is is called random testing, where you just go back and you just try to find trades, buy, sells, whatever. Strategy testing is where I give you rules for the strategy in the masterclass. And your job is to go and look for trades that fit those rules. Okay? And so you're going to look and say, when price breaks out of a consolidation and it comes down to that 78.6, do we see a rejection? And you're going to do that over and over and over and over and over again until you can trust that the strategy works. A lot of people just don't do that, and they're always talking to me about how they're not confident in the strategy and they're not sure or whatever. It takes about 30 minutes to backtest, and if you don't do that, then you can just basically kiss your success goodbye because you're not going to have the confidence to take these trades. I've backtested for the past week, and it works everywhere. Killmonger, the real ones know. If you guys took the class and you've been backtesting it, you know it works. Okay? I'm just saying, guy, relatable. I don't even know what the fuck these people are talking about. This trade's probably a dud. This is probably going to hit stop loss. But it's all good, people. It's all good. How are you liking Trade Locker? Are you trading it with top tier? No, I got a free challenge account from Everblue. Never heard of the prop firm, but shout out to Matt Charts for the free account. To be honest, I've liked Trade Locker. I've everybody keeps talking about how they're dealing with latency issues on their live accounts. So the demo is cool and everything, but we'll see how it reacts on live. Whoa. He said the patterns show up 100% of the time, but the outcome is random. That's not true. The outcome is not random. Oh man. He said, have you tried sleep? Man, fuck y'all. This is crazy. All right, JPY basket coming down. This is basically the DXY, but for Japan. So as this continues to crash, UJ will continue to pop off. We talked about this one yesterday, Euro JPY. You just have to wait for a pullback to enter this trade. And of course, the DXY has climbed back above this 103.7 range. And ladies and gentlemen, the magnets, once the magnet indicator is up, there is nothing you can do to stop it. 105.6, next zone, 107.5, next zone as the dollar pushes. This also means that we missed the Euro USD trade, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Fuck. Damn. All right. If we're going to pull back to the 61 or a double top at the 71, we could take that sell again. But right now it's too far gone. So we'll get through it. How to use the fib. So normally I would light you up for a question like that. However, I'm very sympathetic to the fact that most people don't know how to use the fib. So if you go to our website, or not our website, if you go to our channel on YouTube and you type in chart addicts using Fibonacci, it's a great video that'll show you from start to finish why we still use the Fibonacci and how it works specifically on Euro USD as an example. I'll do YouTube chart addicts Fibonacci. Watch this. Wow. Why I still use Fibonacci in my trading. This is your boy. It's an older video, right? I was getting a ton of hate, and so I basically just called everybody out, right? Because everybody out here in the comments section just calling y'all out. He said, why is this dude using fibs with the clown emoji? People tried to clown me. So I have to make a whole video explaining how to use a Fibonacci from start to finish, how to draw it, what to look for. And then I showed live examples of me taking trades on Euro USD with the Fibonacci over and over and over again. So I highly recommend that video. How to build a trading plan is also one of my best videos I've done. The Federal Reserve's dilemma is a big one. If you guys want to understand what the Fed is going through. We got great content on the website. Okay. Buyers are in full control. What did I say yesterday? We are expecting a bullish market condition until when? If anybody was on the live stream yesterday on the Sunday Market Outlook, I said something very specific that I'm expecting bullish market conditions until a specific date or a specific time. What was that specific time and date? First time tuning into your live, I saw previous videos and I can say you are the real deal. Well, Emmanuel Adetunji. Wait, Emmanuel Adetunji. Are you related to Sam? Are you related to Sam Adetunji? Or no? That's crazy. Emmanuel Adetunji, bro, reading that got me craving some jollof right now. Are you related to Sam or no? The patterns show up 100% of the time. I have a more accurate feedback on Trade Locker once I get paid. Everyone says March 2024, March 2024. I love you guys. I'm so happy to see this. I'm so happy to see this. Chris, Maya, Darren, Katie, Brendan, One Krat P, Steve. Not Steve. Steve don't even have the answer. JB. This is not related to Sam. All right, all good. All right, dope stuff. Good job, guys. Q2 of next year. He says, hey, Jollof Rice. Yes. You feel what I'm saying? We got March 2024. So market euphoria is hitting. It kind of looks like the market is expecting Jerome Powell to hit a more dovish tone going into next year. He's going to tell us no more rate hikes. It's higher for longer. Personally, I don't know where everyone's getting this idea that Jerome Powell is going to do 4 or 5 rate cuts next year. You know, personally, what I see happening is higher for longer, and then we're going to hit a recession. And you guys know what's awesome is that typically the Federal Reserve, when we go into an emergency, they do an extreme pivot or they do an extreme interest rate change. So when we went into the 2020 pandemic, they dropped rates to 0 immediately. What's good about this cycle is that if the economy is stable, they don't have to go aggressive with the interest rate changes, and they can gradually start to lower the interest rates, as opposed to doing this sort of like all or nothing strategy, this all or nothing approach. So I think that if the Fed continues to see these positive numbers, so inflation is coming down, the unemployment rate is very low, and everybody has a job, I think that the Fed can gradually start to lower interest rates instead of having this massive shock to the markets. And I think that would be the best case scenario. But guys, I'm expecting a recession next year for sure. You really can't fuck up. You can't fuck us up this bad and ruin demand this bad and not expect consequences. I'll tell you guys the 3 biggest things that I'm watching for next year is real estate prices coming down. I've been trying to get into real estate for a very long time. The interest rates are very high, and real estate is one of those opportunities where it's a timing thing. Every 8 years, we have a recession. And so if you guys want to, again, this is not financial advice, it's more education. But if you want to change your tax bracket, if you actually want to change your life and get rich, it can only happen in a recession. Because when prices are in absolute dirt, and I'm not talking about prices of goods, I'm talking about prices of assets, houses, art, paintings, stocks, bonds, anything that's cheap, and you buy it up, that's how you can create real wealth. So the next recession is going to be the opportunity for when prices come down, if you have cash on the sideline, to take advantage. So this is what recessions are, is a transfer of wealth from the previously rich and over-leveraged to the new rich and the under-leveraged. Guys, isn't that crazy? I just gave you the success formula for getting wealthy. Isn't that fucking nuts? You're not going to get rich without a recession. You're going to go buy a house for 400K and then sell it for 420 or 430 and think that that's going to be the way to get rich? No. When people are over leveraged and then the housing market crashes next year, or some folks they default, on their debt, and then these properties go back to the banks. The banks don't want to hold these mortgages on their balance sheet. And so bank distressed assets are a great way to go in there and scoop things up for a very cheap price at a discount, and then to hold them. So I'm looking at $400,000 real estate properties. I'm looking at $1.2 million real estate properties that could come down from 1.2 million down to 800K. And if I had a cash offer at the time, I'll be able to drop that price from 800K maybe to 750 or 720. And so that's how I'll be able to create real wealth in this next cycle. Number one, they tell you cash is trash. I have a new saying. I have a new saying. You guys can quote me on this one. Is that cash is trash until the market's about to crash. Make sense? Cash is trash because cash is not productive. It doesn't make you money. And because of inflation, you actually lose money holding physical currencies. I don't mean physical currency like cash, but I just mean like having liquid money. When you have money in your bank account and you can spend it immediately, that is technically considered cash, not physical cash like paper money, but cash in terms of liquid currency that you can spend right now. So when we say cash is trash, it's because you're doing nothing but losing money by holding it. Now, until the markets are about to crash, because you need dry powder, you need ammo on the sidelines to take advantage. The majority of Warren Buffett's wealth was built by having cash on the sidelines while everybody else was invested. People would clown him saying, "Oh, Warren Buffett's lost his mind. This is it. He's out here holding cash while the markets are ripping. Warren Buffett is missing out. He's missing out." And he would have billions of dollars in cash. And so when the airlines crashed and they started to consolidate, he bought up the airline stocks. Why? Because just because we're in a pandemic doesn't mean that people aren't going to start flying after. It's not rocket science. Like planes aren't going anywhere. Same with the cruise lines. Same with the oil companies. Warren Buffett knows how to shop because when he realizes that Walmart is not going anywhere, he realizes that oil companies aren't going anywhere. He realizes that airlines will consolidate and so will cruise lines, but they're not going anywhere. And so what he'll do is go in there and buy them. And the majority of his wealth was made in 2020. Okay. Emmanuel said cash is trash until the market's about to crash. Roy Jr. 2023. Actually, Emmanuel, I'm pretty sure I said it first in an article in 2020 or 2019. Let's double check. Roy, have you really been writing articles since 2019? Yes. In case you guys don't believe that I literally call my shot and I stand by it. Okay. I call my shot and I stand by it. And I've had articles written for years. Okay. And then the 2024 article, here's what I want from everyone. If you took the NAS100 masterclass, I'm inviting you all to a class on December 17th. You will receive an email. December 17th for a follow-up session. Any questions you have about the strategy, please bring them because I want to make sure everybody is fully equipped for 2024. I will also share with you my 2024 market outlook because every year I write a market outlook article about what the year is going to look like and the biggest things to watch out for. And you guys can have the playbook, just like I will have a playbook. But I'm pretty sure I coined cash is trash until the markets are about to crash. I got to pull up this receipts because I've heard a few people say it since, but I don't even want to be a dickhead about this. I genuinely feel like I was first. I'm not a dickhead. I'm just going to call my fucking shot. This is my receipts. Damn, I might have put my stop loss a bit too tight. This thing might come pulling all the way back down to retest the 100 level. I'm seeing a little bit of this, but no more trades for me for today. I'm still in profits for the day, which is awesome. Especially since I can't fucking see straight. They'd be like, Roy, how are you sick? And you're saying you can't see straight, but we've been on the stream for about an hour and you're just absolutely crushing it. I get it, right? I get it. I know it's impressive. He says, not the receipts. I have to pull out the receipts. Come on. I gotta hit the I told you so. If I don't hit I told you so, Kia, did I actually do anything? Right? These are my favorite articles because here's what I want from you guys. If you really want to get impressed, if you guys really want to see how Like, it's so hard for me to talk about myself. No, it's not. Fuck it. Yo, if you guys really want to see how saucy I am, what I want from you is to go and look at the dates where I wrote these articles. Okay, the original article was written in March of 2021. Go to Bitcoin or crypto in that time and see what happened. Oh shit, Bitcoin's finally coming back down. Guys, we peaked out at 45,000. Thank God we're coming back down. I feel like we're going to break all these levels and come back below the 30s. Okay, but let me just show you something. March 2021. Where's March 2021? This probably wasn't the best example. This was near the highs. I put up why everyone should own Bitcoin. We had a massive pullback, and then after the summer, we ended up coming back up and breaking the highs. This was 2021, that massive pump after all the money printing. This is not the article, though, that has cash is trash. I'm about to find it. Sia here, Shazrik says, calm down, sir. I'm going to give you one shot to apologize, my friend, for telling me what to do on my own stream. I'm going to give you one shot to apologize. If I don't see an apology, you're gone. It's out. You got to go. Talking about some calm down. Maybe. No, I'm not going to do it. But I will give you one shot. And you just say, I'm sorry, and then put sir, since you out here throwing the word sir around. Say, I'm sorry, sir. And then we'll, you'll stick around. The Corona crash, March of 2020, why this crisis could lead to the worst economic event we've ever seen. Yeah, safe to say I was pretty fucking spot on about that one. Safe to say I was pretty spot on. I said the biggest winners, market impact. Okay, what we expect from the markets next. I'm trying to find the cash is trash. Dwayne says, let me say sorry for him. Hell no, Dwayne. I gotta hear it from him. Be like, ah. But some of you guys are watching this. Like, I really hope you guys don't watch this with somebody that you care about, because they're probably gonna be like, ah, how could you just let him talk to you guys like that? Like, why would you even be on his stream and he's just, this is the way he talks to people. That's not cool. You can't talk to people like that. No, no, no. You can't talk to people like that. I'm demanding some common decency here in the chat. Somebody is just walking into your house being like, hey, take off your shoes. I'm like, bro, it's my house. What do you mean take off my shoes? What the fuck are you talking about? I would demand an apology from them. Don't walk into people's houses telling them what to do. Dollar squeeze, total FX market, crypto comeback. Why now? US dollar gridlock, pandemic aftermath. What did I say? Sahir says, my bad. Sorry, sir. You're the best. I didn't say I'm the best. I just wanted an apology. I'm not asking for dick riding. I'm asking for a solid apology. That's it. But I appreciate you for stepping up and being a man about that. CI here, you're welcome to stay and you're welcome to learn with the rest of the squad. It is great to have you on board. You guys see how easy that is? I'm not an unreasonable person. I'm kind of unreasonable, but not that much. Right? I'm not too unreasonable. I'm trying my best here, guys. I'm really just trying to find this article because there was some solid heat in there. 2022 in a nutshell, the Fed's dilemma. If I was to write cash is trash, it'd probably be a recession article, wouldn't it? Buy the dip, how to trade 2021, the election trade. Oh yeah, guys. Next year is about to be the most wild year in American history. Okay, in 2020, I wrote this article, which is how to trade the US elections, which I will be doing again. Next year, I'm going to show you guys exactly how we trade and make money using the US elections. I'm going to be honest, next year will be the single most wild year that we've ever seen. Is this thing coming back down? Damn. Nope. I made a promise that I wasn't going to take a trade again, but I feel like I was a bit premature in closing this trade. We might just have this quick push down here. Fuck, I really want to take this trade. You listen to Cardi, brother? What do you think? Knowing me and my personality and how long I've been on here and everything that you've heard me say up until now, do I sound like the kind of person that would listen to Playboy Cardi? Be honest with yourself, right? Be honest with yourself. Have I heard Playboy Cardi? Of course. Guys, I used to be a music producer, right? I have a song with Offset, right? I really used to be in the game. Me and Wheezy Beats used to be boys. This is real shit. I'm not even making this up. I used to be a music producer. I used to listen, say, but imagine I listen to Cardi after all the amazing music out there. Talking about some what? Ugh, what the fuck is he talking about? Kids like this shit? I mean, kids are rebels. Kids will like anything that's just absolute garbage. I was one of them. Bro, you think I'm a grown man listening to Playboy Cardi? He says, "Are you Hispanic?" No, I'm Lebanese. I was born and raised in Lebanon, right? In Junior, in Lebanon. I came to this country when I was 9 years old. Not a lick of English. And now I'm an incredible English speaker. I used to speak French and Arabic, and that was it. Came here, learned my first word of English on my first day here. That happened. That was real. Now look at me. Now I do gymnastics with English. Oh, fucking spelling bee champion now. He said, "You have a track with Offset?" Yes. And what's crazy is that my boy Jason was hanging out with Offset 2 days ago on a fucking boat down here. And he sent me a video and he was like, "Yo, I'm out here with Offset." I'm like, "Bro, what?" I'm like, "Yo, tell him to drop the song." Milad said, "Me too from Junior." Milad, I'm from Harat Sakhr. Just fucking, I probably live like 5 minutes from you. Just right before that turn, before you go up Seh Al Alma. You know the roundabout as you go up the hill? That's where I live. Parle français avec nous, Roy. All right, well, there's your answer. C'est parler français. Oh, don't fucking tell me what to do. Says tu te parles français. I know there's a bunch of French speakers in this motherfucker too. I'll speak Spanish too. Buenos dias, everybody. I live in Miami now. Now my Spanish is getting good. I'll say buenos dias, como está? Everyone's like, because as soon as I walk in a store, they think I'm Puerto Rican. You guys have seen my face. I could easily be Puerto Rican. I could be Greek. I could be Puerto Rican. That's why I just tell them. I just pretend. It says now I work in Harat Sakhr. Where at? Good stuff. Kev Ridge says Habibi. I don't fucking know you. Don't call me Habibi. So fucking, what if you're whack? All right, I'm looking at the comments here on Zoom. He said Fight Island in Dubai. James, there's actually a traders fight league happening. Apparently, James Storms and Sai are going to fight each other. I'm training James Storms to fight AMG Sai. Guys, you guys are going to see me crying as I had this 180 entry and now price is already back down below the entry. You should have taken the shorts, but rules are rules. Rules are rules. Under the Qatar building near Harat Sakhr official school. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Profit for Life says, what is your type of girl? Huh. That's a good question. Didn't think I'd be asked that today. My type of girl. Let me see. Great morals. No whore activities, right? She ain't out on social media half naked for attention all the time. Intelligent. A lot of men want a woman who's not intelligent because they're just insecure, and a lot of men are just kind of pussies. But I want a woman who's very intelligent. I want a woman who's more social than I am, because a lot of the times I'm at these fucking events. I ain't trying to fucking talk to people. I don't know you, dog. I don't remember who you are. But if I had a good woman by my side and she knows it, she's very friendly and all these things, it'd make my life a million times easier. That's one of them. Obviously gorgeous, right? Genetics is a big deal for me. Um, Fucking athlete would be great because my kid's got to be athletic, right? Her brother's got to play for the Lions or some shit. No, maybe not football. They beat my ass. Her family, her siblings got to be like professional athletes. That's what I'm saying. Because my kid's got to be pro athletes. Roy, which sport? I don't fucking care. I just want my kids to be a specimen of human genetics. That's what I want. I scaled my way out and made $400. Good for you. I'm just sitting here and crying. All right. This thing is dropping like the tear that's going running down my face right now. Okay, this thing is dropping like the fucking tears running down my face for closing this trade early. Kios is taking notes. People, let me put another thing about this whole woman thing, and I'm gonna stay single for a while. All right, I'm an absolutely unpredictable individual, and that is not the type of environment for a committed relationship. We'll get there eventually, ladies and gentlemen. Find an intelligent woman who has her head on straight, and make sure she has great family values above all else. Okay, so I come from, I mean, I'm Lebanese, but like Lebanese culture, the family culture there is incredible. It is very matriarchal. Like, my grandmother used to have everybody around. She used to invite everybody over. Like the women in our culture, they keep the family unit together. So for me, if I'm looking for a woman in my life, it's gonna have to be somebody who has the potential to uphold that family unit on the hardest times. So she probably won't be American. I'll tell you guys this much. America's divorce rate is 50%. Okay, 50%. Do you think that the women here are being taught to uphold the family unit and to put themselves as a second priority for the sake of the family? No, fuck no. So it's tough, man. I might fucking meet my wife in a village in Moldova or some shit. I don't know. I'm at to be in a third world country finding my wife, a nice Christian country, small village somewhere. I met Michaela Silvestri at FX Summit Miami. Oh my, not only is she gorgeous, but she's smart. The fuck is knocking on my door? Give me a second, yo. Somebody knocking on my door like it's the police. All right, I'm back. My bad. I completely forgot that I ordered groceries. It has brought like a whole fridge full of stuff. I just have to throw a few things in the freezer in the fridge so they don't go bad. Shout out to grocery deliveries. I hated going to the grocery stores. Like I absolutely hate being in the grocery store. So shout out to delivery, man. I'm pissed. No, I'm not pissed. Here's the thing, guys. As much as I say stuff on these streams like, oh, I wish, and that is my immediate emotional response. 'Cause I need you guys to understand, just because I'm a skilled trader and I'm experienced, I'm a veteran, does not mean I don't feel the same emotions that everybody else does. How I react to those emotions is the only thing that matters. So it's like, yes, I'm a little upset that I should have taken the trade, whatever, whatever. But realistically, I made a decision. And then when I made that decision to not enter, I had to accept that it could drop without me, and I had to be okay with that. You understand? So that's where that's where my head's at, just sort of in terms of like, yeah, you can be upset that you missed this and that, whatever. You made a conscious choice. I can't be mad about not making money on a trade that I didn't enter. A lot of people will miss the trade and be like, damn, I should have been in this. Can't do that. I met Michaela Silvestri at FX Summit. Oh my, not only is she gorgeous, the type of woman I like. Well, George, fucking get in line, buddy, because you got some competition. Okay? So fucking, you know what I'm saying? Saddle up. Look for a pullback. Thoughts on Latinas. I'm gonna save that conversation for another time, John. Enjoyed it with John. What about the fucking get me in trouble? LMAO, no, we're taught self-preservation. Love to see it. Not were you talking about American women or who? Because American women, hell no. Because everybody here gets rewarded for what for what works. That's why do men like okay, here's what I say. Men selling drugs is the equivalent of women doing OnlyFans. Does that make sense? Roy is have a scammer under your name. Talk to me on Discord. I know, guys. I know. Look, I haven't sent anybody a Discord message in like 8 months. All right. If you get a Discord message from me, it ain't fucking me. Unless we are coaching together. If we're coaching together, then you can expect a message from me. But other than that, I'm not reaching out to folks just off the random. I'm intelligent, beautiful. I don't use social media. I live in Miami too, and I'm a day trader. Let's multiply our wealth. How does no sound? Roy has a scammer. He said, American women. Kia, in what world do American women taught self-preservation? Look at the music. Look at the fucking music. What is my height and body weight? You look ripped AF. I did not say you asking a little bit of some weird questions, buddy. You asking me about my women taste. You asking me how I look. How about you fucking mind your business? Let me get my bag up. This woman out here in Miami, straight up distractions. 100%, Mike. Look, if you're young and you have goals and you have dreams and you haven't had your financial success yet, you haven't really, gotten your feet really set in, don't be out here distracting yourself with women and chasing women and all this other dumb shit, bro. Get your life right. Build yourself as the best man that you can be, and you'll have unlimited options. Let me get my bag up. This woman out here in Miami, no, because drugs can hurt people. OnlyFans is hurting nobody. Yeah, ask. Look, when your kid goes to school and they're bullying the shit out of him because his mother is on OnlyFans 5 years ago, and everybody's circulating that, and the kid kills himself, that's worse than somebody smoking weed or doing some drugs. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this whole innocent thing about selling pussy for $2 on social media and thinking there's no repercussions, that has worse repercussions than doing drugs. Doing drugs is a personal choice. It doesn't affect anybody but the user. Well, actually, it can affect your family life and you can hurt the people around you. I understand. But the OnlyFans, people like the women who do this shit, who are planning on having children, are like psychopathic in a way where they just don't even think about the feelings of the child. They don't think about the bullying they're going to have to endure. They don't think about how savage children are. That is about as psychopathic and as evil as it can possibly get. Okay? He said a kid did that recently. Bro, imagine how fucked up it is. I've never had anything like that ever done to me, and it was horrible in school. These kids are fucking savages. These kids kill themselves over getting bullied over having glasses. Yeah, it's a difference between having glasses and then your mother is showing pussy on social media. You understand me? If that happened to anybody, the woman is just absolutely selfish. It's 100% selfish. Like, oh, but they're making money for the family. Look, ask that kid when he's getting bullied in school if he would rather be broke or if he would rather have his mom selling pussy for two. Look, I'm gonna tell you this, Kia. He says bullying is a part of childhood. Look, Susan B. Anthony and fucking Sojourner Truth did not die, did not march, did not fucking fight for 40 years for women to sell coochie for 20 cents on social media. So I don't give a fuck. You think Sojourner Truth died for this? Women fucking died for women's suffrage so that girls can sell coochie for $2 online. What happened? Just letting y'all know. Women should be focused on I don't know, inventing more shit rather than selling more pussy online. Be like, well, I'm not a whore. Well, you're selling sex for money. You feel what I'm saying? This culture is absolutely fucked. And the fact that there's people defending it is the reason why it's fucked. You're like, well, it's actually not that. Shut your dumb ass up. How about that? Now take your last 10 brain cells, try to rub them together to create one more coherent thought, right? That is what they're doing. He said society became shameless. Yes, that's why we have to bring shame back. If you're not embarrassed to be doing this shit, it's because other people around you are not giving you enough shit. Some guys won't even say this stuff out loud because they don't want to piss off the women they're talking to. They don't want to upset them because they just finally got their first girl and they're like, well, she does OnlyFans and I don't want to sit here and speak out. And I just, come on, man. Because they're making bank on OnlyFans at what cost? You guys know you can make bank selling crack, right? Why don't you go sell crack, TGIP? Why not? Why don't you go sell crack? Because you can make a lot more money than the OnlyFans whores. So when this OnlyFans girl is selling her pictures more cheaper than Netflix subscriptions. Yes, sir. Maya says, I'm with you when you're right. Come on. And I'm not saying I support men selling drugs either. It's the same exact phenomenon. You could be out here fucking inventing shit. Everybody just listen to way too much Jay-Z. You feel everyone, it's the influences. They see that chick, the cash me outside bitch, fucking getting rich off of OnlyFans. Like, well, humans do what they get rewarded for. This is obviously the way to go. Men watched way too much fucking Scarface. Everybody thinks they're fucking, you know what I'm saying? Selling crack isn't simple though. Neither is selling your pussy for 2 cents on social media. How does that sound simple? The moment people start doing things about things without worrying about what someone else will think or say, they are free. No, you're not. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. That's the psychopathy again. When your kid kills themselves, you're like, well, who cares about what other people think or say? You live in society. If you didn't care about what other people think or say, you wouldn't be fucking selling your pussy. You're looking for attention. This Nas is doing a great job today. I love it. Guys, it's a slow market condition. It's just, it is what it is. You should be worried about what other people think, not to the point where you're ruining your life, to the point where you're making your life better. Because everybody who's young, who wants to fucking post pictures on social media, it's all cool. Nobody's thinking 4 or 5 years ahead. There's women now that like, look, that chick who made all the money on OnlyFans. Okay, boom, she's a millionaire, which is what most people think is the goal. Imagine this bitch wants to come do business with me, right? Imagine we have a major record label company, whatever it might be, but I'm not fucking doing business with you. There is a limit to where you're gonna go. It is what it is. Yes, I'm speaking to the men on here because Kia, you're out of your fucking mind. And at this point, you got about one message before you're off my stream. Men, if you're out here paying money for these women, and if you're out here enabling this behavior, you are the problem. Broke bitches who have zero moral personality, who have zero moral compass, and who are about as short-sighted as a human can get, they're gonna go make their money. They don't give a fuck about life. They don't give a fuck about their future. They don't give a fuck about society. They don't give a fuck about shame. They have zero shame, zero guilt. It's psychopathic behavior. But you are the idiot if you're paying for this shit, because the only reason they're able to get away with this stuff is because idiots are paying the fucking money. If you pay money for pussy, you're about as low as a man can get. You understand me? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys were on the same page. I don't think I'd be having a discussion about, about how to be a man in today's society. My thing is, I don't give a fuck what women or men will do. I mind my business and do what I want. Yeah, look, why would I want you on my stream? You're out here sounding like an idiot. Oh, you leave on your own? Peace. Goodbye. Guys, what I believe in is real to me. This whole, oh, I don't care, and anything goes, and anything happens, and this, ha ha ha, that whole bullshit, go take that somewhere else, not on my stream. We got real problems in society today. And if we're out here treating it like a joke, we're going to go further and further down. No one is going to say it. I'm going to be the first one to say it. That's it. You ain't lying. It's truth. Men love simping. No, that's not fucking true. You love simping. Men do not love simping. It's not a natural thing for us. Being a simp is not natural for a man. You have to train yourself to emasculate yourself to that perspective. Thirsty dudes with no self-control is the problem. It's weak men. It's not thirsty dudes. I'm thirsty, bro. I live in Miami. I see ass all the time. I'm trying to get laid, right? With no self-control. It's about these insecure men, weak-willed, listening to women like this and just thinking that this is acceptable behavior. Come on, bro. Just put that money on your broker, damn it. 11111. Yeah, Walter, come on. He says, Roy, honey and garlic solves this. I've been doing the honey and garlic. Actually, you're the third person to tell me garlic. Garlic's a big one. Guys, I know I'm spazzing out. Who the fuck else is talking about this? Who else is really, really talking about this in a way that's going to create some change? Because I don't know about y'all. Next year in 2024 is the single most consequential election we've ever had in America. We're either going to lose global dominance as the world's reserve power, or we're going to gain it back. And if the society's culture is just there's no shame, there's no guilt, everything goes, and just mind your own business and all this bullshit, that's why these other countries are going to absolutely kill us, because they have a serious culture, they have a serious societal culture and a societal standard. And that's why if any of the stands decided to invade America, they would bend us over in about 15 seconds and do whatever the fuck they wanted. So men in this country, you have to understand, if we get invaded today, we are going down bad. And so start having standards, start holding yourself to a higher standard. Stop listening to weak people and women who are just talking about what's the big deal? Why do you even care? What's the big deal? Bitch, this is why I care, because the future of this country is at stake. And if you want to sell pussy for $5, good. Does not mean we have to listen to you. Does not mean your opinion matters. It's that simple. Society is trying to make weak men the norm. Yes, because it's a lot easier to control weak men than it is to control men who have a high standard. The reason I want everyone to get rich is because you're a lot harder to control when you're rich. You're a lot harder to fall for these fucking scams when you're rich. I want you to be successful in this country because you have to build yourself into an individual of value in order to become wealthy. And when you do that, you're going to go through trials, you're going to understand yourself, you're going to build character, and that's what makes a successful culture, successful society. Now, if we're just going to let everything slide, listen to whatever the fuck is on this shit trash ass music, and we're just going to let women do whatever the fuck they want and post pussy pictures for $5 and not say anything about it and just pretend like it's not existing and just let all this fucking happen, we're going to lose our society. So if you're mad about someone speaking up about this, then it means you probably just don't care about your country. And if you don't care about your country, why the fuck would I listen to your opinion? Straight up. It's said like a real man. Yes. They already did make men weak. This is why we're in this situation. No, you have a fucking choice. You're saying they made men weak. I'm not weak in any way, shape, or form. You have a choice right now. If you want to fall into this trap right now and accept the fact that they're making men weak, sure. Or you're like, damn, finally, I can go to a place where someone is saying it the real and the way it is, and I can equip you all with an argument that you may be able to take into your real life and articulate your own thoughts and be able to make that change in your life. Hold the people around you to a high standard. You see the pullback on out of all positions. Dwayne, this thing is moving 10 pips down, 10 pips up. I'm not taking any trades. This thing is just consolidating here. We're at all-time highs. So we're either going to see this correction down or this thing is going to rip up. But up until now, I'm not taking any more trades. I'm not trading like a 5-pip pullback. All right, cool. Everybody, I'm going to go rest up my voice. Things are down. I did not expect to be talking about society today. You know what I'm saying? I thought we were going to be talking about trading. I thought we were going to be talking about this. But it's important to have standards for yourself, even as a trader. If you have a low self-esteem as a trader, you're not going to be successful. You have to believe in yourself ultimately. And it's hard to have high self-esteem if you're ashamed of what you're doing. Okay, so be proud of the decisions you make. Make decisions that make you proud of yourself. It will help your psychology as a man and as a trader and as a woman and as a friend. So yeah, high standards, people. Self-esteem and identity are the biggest keys. This is how a real man should sound. Very soon, the universe will have scarcity of men like you. No chance, because everybody who's listening here has a choice. I'm not that special, but I have equipped myself with enough intelligence, with enough competence to be able to argue my points and to be able to step toe to toe. I've built myself physically so I can tell people do something about it. So that's where you have to be. You got to be mentally strong, intellectually honest. You have to be unbelievably competent. And then you have to be physically capable. That way, if someone's going to be like, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want. I'm going to have my OnlyFans and, and I'm going to tell you what to do. Just hit them with the make me. Okay. Someone will be like, Roy, shut up. You can't say those things out loud. That's not right. hit him with the make me. That's capability. Straight up. So it's not scarcity, guys. You all have a choice. Thanks. NAS100 Masterclass members will get an email regarding all details for the call on the 17th. 100%, Chris. Expect that email to come out. 100%. I don't know. Did we lose subscribers? Did we gain subscribers today? I guess we'll see. I know I pissed a lot of people off for sure, and I know Kia is going to be upset because I believe she was in the masterclass before. But if we're not shaming people, then we're not going to have a society anymore. And if this is what's got to happen, if you're going to publicly defend something that's abhorrent and that's morally unjust and that's morally sick, then you cannot be upset about the backlash. The only people who would, without any shame, speak about having an OnlyFans are the people who nobody around them is telling them any different. The only person who would be able to out here with a straight face talk about I have an OnlyFans, there's no problem with it, is because nobody around them has the balls to say anything. They have weak men around them. The weak men are probably paying for these subscriptions like fucking pussies, and that's the big issue. The masterclass only focuses on NAS100. Yes, however, the strategy works on all pairs. It works on all instruments, and I highly recommend that you guys learn the strategy because it will be unbelievably beneficial. Every single pair. It works on every pair. Okay, quick reminder, the NAS100 Masterclass, get 50% off before the end of the year by using the promo code NASEarlyBird. Also, tickets for the FX Summit 2024 conference, the #1 conference for investors, entrepreneurs, and traders, will be in Dubai next year. Grab your tickets for half off. That includes all ticket types. Grab your tickets for half off before the end of the year. I want to see every single last one of you guys this. I want to see every single last one of you guys grab a ticket, show up to Dubai, and if you're a masterclass student, we're going to have some private meetings for masterclass students. And of course, if you're a Chart Addicts VIP, we're going to have some meetings there as well. He says, talk that talk. You talking facts. Roy for president. Well, I can't run for president because I wasn't born here. And I would never be in politics. I'd rather eat glass. Homie no-showed for my check-in call. Jermaine, is that real? What time was your call? Jermaine, reach out to us, man. Let's get you rescheduled. But I don't like to hear that. Will it drop all day? What's the outlook? Buddy, if I knew, I would have been in the trade. If I knew for a fact where it was going to go all day. No, all jokes. If we close back under the 886, then this could actually be a drop all the way down to 15,980, which is going to be my real target. This is the target from yesterday. More than likely, the market has just violated the previous high. If it stays above the 886 and creates support, it will just launch from here. So if it closes under the 886, sell. If it closes above the 886, it will fill the wick and continue to the upside. Right? See how trading is the easiest part of these streams? Or the analysis is the easiest part of these streams? It takes 15 seconds. Me explaining why women shouldn't sell coochie for 20 cents on social media takes a lot more time. Right? So if you're overthinking trading, it ain't as hard as trying to convince people to have some self-respect. Katie said I have a call scheduled for later. Can I reschedule it? Of course. Look, reach out to our email at info@chartaddictsfx.com. Or if you're in the Discord, the easiest thing you can do on Discord is go to request assistance. So if you're in the NAS100 class, if you've already scheduled your call and you already got your certificate, you can go here and just say request VIP access. If you just need general support, if you want to reschedule your call, or you can email us at info@chartaddictsfx, or just say general support and ask a question here. Katie, I hope that answers your question. Beautiful head and shoulders here for the run. We could potentially see just one more pullback to the zone and a drop. Again, I'm done with trades for the week, so we're doing all right. Or I'm done with trades for the day, not the week. Guys, I'm starting to lose it. Yeah, this thing could come all the way down, potentially break these and come down to 16,000. So I had all the right trade ideas. Just I did not have the fortitude today. I didn't have the strength today to hold these trades correctly. You know, all the entries were beautiful. We had entries at 75, entries at 79. So all of those entries would be here. 79 is right here. So it would have been in a considerable amount of profit, about 50 points. But if you're not 100% sharp in your game, you're going to make those little silly mistakes just like I did. And that's why it's important not to overstay your welcome or to force trades when you're not 100% mentally there. So hopefully you guys learned a thing or two about this. Lessman said, I appreciate it, Roy. Lessman, I mean, you're welcome, brother. Don't get me wrong. Very welcome. But I just want to know what you're saying thank you for. Jermaine, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Somebody faked on that call. That's not cool. Yo, these card dealers are crazy, bro. This is harassment, man. This is harassment. I can't keep doing this. Like I admire. Um, yeah, bro. I admire the hustle, but this is harassment, right? This is stalking at this point. I was saying thank you for the NAS sells and what could potentially happen. Oh, of course, Lessman. You already know the drill. Look, if you guys are in the Zoom call, the same rules don't apply to you as the YouTube stream. You guys can ask as many dumb questions as you want. You know I got unconditional love for you guys. You guys can also send out your markups and I'll review them. You can ask as many questions as you want. You can just interact. So if you guys are on the Zoom call, just understand the privilege y'all got. Use it. You know, you're not gonna get roasted. You can ask dumb questions and get away with it. It's a fucking superpower. All good. I'll reschedule another one. Jermaine, looking forward to seeing you, my bro. I'm sorry to hear that. But we're gonna get you taken care of. Don't even worry. I have to make a call here for ginger. I ordered these groceries. Did I even get ginger? Stay hydrated. I just told them to move the meeting today to a later day. What meeting? If you can't, I'll clear your schedule for today. Oh, yeah, guys, if we have a call together today, 100%, 100% I'm about to reschedule. I need to rest up my voice. Are you still interested in the C63? Oh, yeah, I am. Yeah, let me get you guys a take. Which one of these you guys like more? I'm gonna do the C63 AMG package. It's 2019. No, it wasn't 2019. What year was it? Let me just look at the pictures here. Where the fuck is this CLA 40? What the fuck is a CLA 45? Wait, hold on. This thing's kind of tough. It's only 40 bands? The fuck was wrong with this core? Yo, this thing's kind of sexy. Is it just me? Please don't let this be some ugly ass interior. Okay, they got the AMG racing seats. What's the interior color? Is it black? It's all right. There was a C63. All right, there it is. The joint's sexy. I'm looking at this, and I also found a CLS 63. Very rare car. I'm not doing BMWs, bro. I'm too Lebanese for that. That's a female's car. Don't get it. You tell me a C63 is a female's car? Are you crazy? You out of your fucking mind. SL63? That was an SL63. Nah, I fucking hate these cars, bro. I hate the S classes. Fucking who has the SL63? Nick Castillo, Nick and Co. He had one of these pretty tough, but just not for me. Jensen said no, the CLA, bro. I wouldn't get the CLA. I was looking at this. Yeah, it's a woman's car. Bro, this joint is kind of clean. Hold on. This is 2016, but you get the drill. Said the C63 is a beast. I get it. But it's about the interior, bro. Oh, it's got this old interior. What year is this? Is it 2016 or some shit? You said BMW G80 is the way? Let's see. Now, what sucks is I've taken so much time to pick a fucking vehicle that we're about to start the world tour soon. So now I have another question, or now I have another decision to make, which is if we're going to start traveling in February and I'm not going to be home for 6 months, should I just wait till I get back to get the car? Now, the obvious answer is yeah, for sure. He says, why not a Tesla S? I like Teslas, but it's like wearing an Apple Watch. All right. I get it. It's useful and whatnot. Dope. I have seen these around. These are all right, but I would get an M class before I got I'd get one of the M series. Fucking, I don't know what I'm looking at here. That big ass grill. It's like somebody just smiling. Somebody got big teeth. What about the AMG GT? So that's exactly what I was looking at. I was looking at the GT 53, I believe. But to be honest, it's all about the prices. Because I'm looking for something I can throw miles on, Dwayne. I need a daily driver that I can drive from here to Orlando, from here to down south, and not have to worry about, just running up the fucking miles on it. Now, Q told me, he's like, bro, it's a car. You're supposed to run up the miles. I get it, right? Q making $10 million a month or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, I would put dumb miles on the GT as well. But personally, the way that I look at my life is that I'm trying to be responsible and I want to sell this thing back and make money on it. So I want something I can drive the shit out of and still sell it back. But I can't even lie, the body kit on this shit is too sexy. What's his name? I just saw him the other day. Albert, fucking AB Trades. AB Trades has got a brand new GT. Sonny boy, that shit looks fucking sexy. I'll just let you know this right now. You should only buy a Benz brand new from the dealer, not used. I just disagree with that entirely. Buying a new car is one of the dumbest things you can do. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I used to be a wealth advisor. Okay. So as much as I love the scam culture here in the Forex industry, where everybody just pretends to trade and they pretend to use the trading money to buy a supercar just so they can sign more people up to their scam broker. I love that whole game, but I'm not out here, about to just blow my money on a car that's gonna lose value and just lose money. All right. I'm not a scammer like a lot of these guys. I actually have to be responsible financially. So with all things aside, I will make a responsible choice and I still want to look at things from a just from a wealth building perspective. I need a car that's going to have that presence when I pull up in it. I need to have that respect, and I need to have something that's just nice enough that when I pull up to the steakhouse, they park it outside. That's it. That's the bar. Everything else, I don't need this. I don't need the fastest car, guys. I'm on my third strike. I'll go to jail and they'll take my license if I get caught speeding again. So what the fuck is the point of having a faster car? This is the way I think about this stuff. A lot of people want you to do this and that. Roy, you should get a Lamborghini. Let me explain something to you. Imagine I take 100K and I put a down payment on a Lamborghini. I'm paying 4 grand a month. Okay, assume the first year, no new tires, no oil change for the first year. I mean, I might need an oil change that first year, but let's just imagine 4K a month would put us at about 48,000 a year. Okay, so this 100K is going to get locked up. You're going to pay 50K a year over 3 to 5 years, depending on your lease term. Maybe it's 5 to 7 years, depending on how good of a credit you had and if they were negotiating the lease terms. So let's just imagine that. So this 100K over the next few years, let's imagine the car is $390,000. In 3 years, I would have paid 150K plus, let's assume $1,500 oil changes. We'll do one a year, just be very, very generous here. And let's say about 5 grand in maintenance, plus whatever else it might be. You'll say tire rotations and everything in between. And then plus the $100,000 down payment that was locked up that whole time. So over the 3 years, I would have paid 255K. The resale value, let's imagine I go and, because when you buy a brand new car, as soon as you drive it off the lot, a Lamborghini loses 15 to 20% of its car value the second you drive it off the lot. So let's just assume that the car, we can sell it back for something around 340, which is still very generous. Okay. So the net loss would be about 50 grand. Not bad. Not the worst thing in the world. Now, imagine I take this 100K and I put it into crypto. And then over the next 3 years, I continue to put 50K a month into crypto, or 50K a year into cryptocurrency. And so by the time the 3 years is done, I would have paid 255K into crypto. Now, let me just do this. What is the average return for Bitcoin the last 5 years? Let's look at the annual returns here. The return percentage. Let's look at this. We're looking at 35%, 125%, -73, 95, 301. I'm just going to pick the 90s and do something that's very very understandable. The percentage return here, 90%. Okay, what's the lowest one? 35. Okay, everything else is higher than 35, but let's just do 35 as a moderate example. 0.35. $344. So if I invest this at the end of the 3 years, that 255K will be minimum 344. Okay. Now I have 350K versus 200 versus the 100K that I have here versus the 250K that I spent and I lost money. So instead of losing 50 grand and having spent all this money, I will now have 344K. Now, if I want to go and buy a car, I can take the 100K from here. Okay, I'll take the 100K and I still have the original 255 that I need. Okay, I can keep that in crypto and continue to grow and put the down payment on the car. This is a very modest example because if I had been a little bit smarter about using my money in the past, I would have been a multi-millionaire, but instead I took it out early. So I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. Everyone's gonna convince you that you need to have this, you need to have that. True financial freedom, true wealth means that you're not tied to any of these liabilities, means that you have the freedom to move around, to make choices, to dump the car and just leave the country if you want to. That's real freedom. I know a lot of guys paying 30, 40 grand in car payments every month. Fucking, they can't even leave the country because then who's going to drive the cars? Oh, what do you mean just leave them in the driveway? Like, bro, I'm paying 50K a month for it. I have to drive them. You guys understand how stupid that shit is? We're about to go on a world tour in February. Now, you guys might ask yourself, it's a pretty smart idea. Why haven't more people in the Forex space done that? It's because they're too fucking busy wasting their money on dumb ass shit because they don't have a vision. They don't have a dream. They don't have a real direction. And so they're just like, oh, let me just buy this status symbol. You guys know what a status symbol is? It's just basically saying, I can have this and you can't. That's all it means. Guys, we spent $1 million on a weekend for the FX Summit. Just keep that in mind. We spent $200,000 on that boat party at the Seafair. More than 200,000. It was all you can eat, all you can drink, 600-person mega yacht, the largest nautical venue on the East Coast. We did that. Okay, so if you really want flex, a real flex, which one is more impressive? Having the 15th Lamborghini in Forex or having a vision and a dream and a long-term mindset and delaying the gratification so that you can build something that matters to all traders. You guys get what I'm saying? So have dreams for yourself. Don't be out here chasing the hype. That hype will kill you. And it'll make you broke. All right, guys, I'm gonna go rest up. Pretty slow day today. I think that we get a retracement here down to 1676 and then a buy from these levels. So what I would do is personally do not chase the market as it's climbing. One of the worst things that you can have is a position where you're chasing the market as it builds and you're buying into an existingly a trend that's about to get exhausted. So wait for the next pullback if you want to enter. That's my number one priority, is just waiting for a pullback here. It says plus 15K for an extra 2 hours. 15K for an extra 2 hours. No, it wasn't 2 hours. It was 15K for an extra 1 hour. Because remember, there was some people that couldn't get on, and I got on the phone with them, and I was like, guys, they'll bring the bridge back down if you pay 15 grand for the extra hour. And they were like, fuck no, we're not doing that. Always good to know when you are in the building stage and the maintaining stage. You should never be in the maintaining stage. Okay, if you guys think that you can just maintain at some point, you're out of your fucking mind. All my clients at Merrill, we had to constantly look for opportunities for them because you can't just put all your money in an ETF and hope for the best. Okay, so you always should be learning and growing, especially if you're investing money, because the same investments that you put in years ago are not going to be relevant. You hear me? All right, ladies, gents, love you guys. Thanks for getting on. If I hurt your feelings about the OnlyFans thing, good, good. More shame in today's society. Great to see all of you guys. I'm going to go rest up and feel a ton better, and we'll get back tomorrow and make this shmoney. Do not burn your chips. Do not exhaust your account. Do not overtrade and burn your money before Wednesday's news. We will have massive moves after. I really want the best for everybody here in terms of your trading, in terms of taking advantage of this week. So make sure you're taking that as the highest priority. Drop a like and a subscribe on the way out. It would mean the world to me. And I'm going to catch you guys bright and early tomorrow on the stream. Take it easy. Happy, safe trading. Peace. Alrighty, y'all. I don't know.